Hello and welcome back to Cozy English Corner. I am really glad you are here with us today. Take a deep breath, settle in, and let us share a quiet moment together. I'm looking out the studio window here in Columbus, Ohio, and it is a classic Midwestern spring morning. It was sunny an hour ago, and now there is a sudden mix of rain and light snow falling.
That is exactly why I always keep a heavy coat and a pair of sunglasses in my car. You never really know what the day will bring here.
Exactly. Joining me today is Elena. She works as a project manager downtown, balancing tight deadlines and constant communication. Elena, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me, Alex. I have been listening to the channel for a long time. It is a very safe space for me.
Before we begin, if you enjoy learning English in this calm, pressure-free way, please remember to like the video and subscribe. It helps us keep creating these conversations for you. Today, Elena, we are going to talk about something that looks like simple grammar, but it carries a lot of hidden anxiety for non-native speakers.
I think I know what you mean. There are so many times at work when I stare at my email screen, my cursor just blinking, and I am terrified to press send.
Tell me more about that fear. What is happening in your mind in that exact moment?
It is the fear of sounding too aggressive, or worse, sounding incompetent. When I communicate with my director, I am always second-guessing myself. I worry that one wrong verb tense will make me sound unprofessional.
That is a heavy burden to carry every day. It is not just about passing an English test. It is about your professional survival and how people perceive your intelligence.
Exactly. It takes so much energy. For example, yesterday I had to tell my team about a project update for tomorrow morning. I wrote, "I will finish the report," but it felt wrong.
And did you change it?
I did. I changed it to, "I will be finishing the report." But honestly, I do not know why I did it. It just felt softer.
Your instinct was absolutely correct, Elena, and today we are going to explore exactly why. We are looking at two structures, I will do and I will be doing.
They look so similar. In a textbook, they just seem like two ways to talk about the future. But in real life, they feel completely different.
That is because grammar is not just a formula. Grammar is the architecture of emotion. We are not going to memorize rules today. We are going to feel the difference.
I like that a lot. No complicated rules, just feeling.
Let us imagine a moment. You are at a coffee shop in the short north. Your friend asks, "What will you do tomorrow?" You answer, "I will work." How does that feel?
It feels clear. It is just a fact. I am stating my plan for the day.
Yes, you are standing outside of the action looking at a checklist. You check the box that says work. Now, your friend changes the question slightly.
Okay, I'm listening.
Your friend asks, "What will you be doing tomorrow at 10 a.m.?" And you say, "I will be working." Can you feel the shift in your mind?
Yes, suddenly, I am not looking at a checklist anymore. I can actually see myself sitting at my desk, looking at my computer, drinking coffee.
Exactly. I will do is outside the moment. It is a fact. I will be doing puts you inside the moment. You are describing a scene in a movie where you are the actor.
That makes so much sense. One is a list, and the other is a living moment in progress. But why does the human brain prefer that living moment sometimes?
That brings us to a fascinating concept in psychology. It is called episodic future thinking. Scientists have found that when we imagine ourselves doing something in the future, we use the exact same part of our brain that remembers the past.
Wait, really? So imagining the future is biologically similar to remembering the past?
Yes. When you say, "I will be working," your brain is actually simulating the memory of work, just placing it in the future. It is a neurological simulation. That is why it feels more human, softer, and more real than a cold, hard fact.
Wow, that explains why my emails feel so stressful. When I say, "I will do this," it feels like a heavy, cold promise. I am putting a lot of pressure on myself.
Let us practice with your emails then. Imagine your boss says, "We need the financial report by Friday." If you reply, "I will write the report," how does that sound?
It sounds very direct, almost like I am a machine confirming a command. It is professional, but very firm.
Now try this. I will be working on the report tomorrow. How does the feeling change?
It feels much softer. It tells my boss my schedule, but it also paints a picture of me actively doing the work. It is less like a demand and more like an update.
Beautifully said. I will do often feels like a firm decision or a strong promise. I will be doing feels like a natural part of an ongoing timeline. It lowers the defensive walls in a conversation.
This is so helpful for workplace boundaries. Here in the Midwest, people are so polite. Sometimes it is very hard to say no to people directly.
Yes, Midwestern politeness is real. People avoid confrontation. So imagine a colleague asks you to stay late for a meeting at 6 p.m.
If I say, "No, I will not attend, I will go home," that sounds terrible. That sounds so rude.
It sounds like you are shutting the door in their face. But what if you use the continuous form?
I could say, "I am sorry, I will be driving home at that time." Oh, wow. That changes everything.
Why does it change everything? Tell me what you feel.
Because it feels like the event is already in motion. I am not making a harsh decision against them. I am just stating what will already be happening. It protects my boundary gently.
Exactly. You are telling them, my life is already moving in this direction at that time. It takes the personal rejection out of the sentence. It is a powerful tool for self-protection.
I never realized grammar could be a tool for self-protection. When you learn English in a classroom, you just think about passing exams. You never think about protecting your mental peace.
That is the core of what we do here. Language is human. If you feel anxious, your language will sound rigid. If we can find comfort in the structure, your true voice can finally come out.
Let us try another situation. Something outside of work, because I want to feel this in my normal life too.
Absolutely. Let us say you have a friend visiting you here in Columbus. You are planning the weekend. You tell them, we will visit the Columbus Zoo.
That sounds like a normal plan. A solid item on the itinerary.
Yes. Now imagine you are walking along the Olentangy Trail, talking to your friend, and you want to build excitement for tomorrow. You say, this time tomorrow, we will be walking through the zoo.
I can feel that. It is not just a plan anymore. It is an experience. We are already stepping into that future joy.
Exactly. You use I will be doing to build anticipation. It invites the other person into the mental movie with you.
This makes me realize that I have been speaking English in black and white. I have only been giving people information, not inviting them into my experiences.
That is a very powerful insight, Elena. Many learners stay in black and white because it feels safer. You do not make mistakes in black and white.
But it is also very lonely. You do not connect with people if you only share facts.
Right. Color requires vulnerability. To say, I will be waiting for you instead of I will wait requires you to show a bit of warmth. It is softer.
Connecting the dots. I'm thinking about my emails again. If I write, I will be sending the files later today, it actually sounds more collaborative, like we are working together in time.
Yes. And notice how it removes the anxiety of a strict deadline. If you say, I will send it at 4 and it is 4:05, you feel like a failure. But I will be sending it this afternoon is a living, breathing process.
That takes so much weight off my shoulders. I have lost sleep over sending an email 5 minutes late.
I know. The fear of being judged as a non-native speaker makes us hold ourselves to impossible, rigid standards. But natural English is actually very forgiving. It is fluid.
Let us practice a few common mistakes. I want to make sure I am not mixing them up, because sometimes my brain still wants to combine everything.
Of course, let us look at a common error. A learner might say, what will you doing tonight? What is missing there?
The be. It should be, what will you be doing tonight?
Correct. The be is the foundation of that moment. Without it, the sentence falls apart. Here is another one. I will be go to the store.
That feels totally wrong now. You cannot have be and a simple action verb together like that. It has to be I will go or I will be going.
Exactly. You either choose the checklist or you choose the movie. You cannot do both at the same time.
The checklist or the movie? I am going to write that on a sticky note and put it on my monitor at work.
I love that. Let us slow things down for a minute and just do a rhythm practice. I will give you a specific time and you answer naturally.
I am ready. No pressure.
Tomorrow at 8 a.m.
I will be drinking my coffee.
Friday night.
I will relax. Or I will be watching a movie.
Both are perfect. Notice how I will relax sounds like a decision you are making right now. I will be watching a movie sounds like a scene you are already looking forward to.
Yes, when I said I will relax, it felt a little sudden. But I will be watching a movie felt very cozy and planned.
This brings up a final beautiful point. I will do is often used for quick decisions happening right now in the present moment.
Like if someone drops their papers, I would say, I will help you, not I will be helping you.
Exactly. If you say, I will be helping you when they drop their papers, it sounds strange because a sudden decision does not have a timeline yet. It is instant.
Wow, that distinction clears up so much confusion. Quick decisions are the simple tense. Planned moments that take up space are the continuous tense.
You just summarized the entire lesson perfectly, Elena. You moved from the grammar rules to the human feeling behind them.
It feels much less scary now. I feel like I have permission to sound like a human being at work, not just an automated email machine.
You always have that permission. Your voice matters, and the warmth you bring to your communication is a strength, not a weakness, even in the corporate world.
Thank you, Alex. I think I will be approaching tomorrow very differently.
I hear what you did there. I will be approaching tomorrow. You are already inside that moment. That is wonderful.
I could not resist. It just felt right.
As we wrap up our time today, I want to ask our listeners a question. Take a quiet moment right now, wherever you are. What is one quick decision you will make today? And what is one peaceful moment you will be experiencing tomorrow?
I love that. It invites them to practice the feeling, not just the grammar.
Exactly. Try to answer out loud. Build the mental movie. And if this conversation brought you a sense of calm, please subscribe to the channel. We will be waiting for you right here next time.
Thank you, everyone. See you next time.
Goodbye, everyone. Stay warm out there.